I got a hole in my heart the size of a truck.
How come? Is everything that's transpired right this way?
There it is. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy New Year.
You too, kid.
Hey,
how you doing,
hey, brother, how you doing?
What's
going on? Hey, dog. Hey, Gary.
What's up? How you doing, bro? You look good. Here, man. What's going on? What's going on?
Are you drinking piss, man?
No, I'm dip up.
Dipping. He's dipping.
Yeah, I'm a redneck.
Yeah, man. Hey, thanks. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, bro?
I'll be out in a second.
All right. Cool, man. All right. All right.
Case, are you, so you're sort of dreading this at the same time? Good to see Howard, but at the same
it's
time,
good to see everybody.
But it's a rough topic.
I wish
guess.
it was like under different circumstances, but whatever.
Hi, Darlene.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you're Casey's friend, so to speak? Here, right this way.
Yeah.
And you're here to tell your story?
Yeah.
Here, right this way, darling. Right in this room right here. Thank you.
Any fan of the show knows Casey. I don't think I have to go through his history. He used to work on the show, then he fucked everything up. He went mental. Anyway, Casey was recently in Alaska, got arrested, got out of jail, met a girl in a supermarket.
Yeah, immediately.
And then found out on his plane ride home that she is sometimes a man. That is Casey.
Now, he told us about
Yeah.
this story, but he didn't, I didn't think, tell us everything.
No, he didn't. Now we're going to get the woman's version now. Hey, Case.
Hey, brother. How you doing, man?
I always thought you were, you know, there were so many songs about you being gay and everything.
I know.
And
I'm looking at him. Does he look gay?
he looks a little gay today. He does.
I know.
Casey, and here is the woman that you hooked up with, the very beautiful Darlene. Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene.
How have you guys seen each other since the incident?
No.
No. Hi, Darlene. Darlene, let me look at your loveliness. All right.
Oh,
Darlene.
she's having trouble with her.
What do you mean, fuck me? What did I do? Hi, Darlene.
I love you, though.
Hey, Darlene.
I love you.
Darlene, stand up. Let me look at you. You're very beautiful.
We're having trouble with her
Yeah.
microphone
Her
and
headphones.
wires and everything.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me stand up. Let me see you in a dress. Take off that coat. Let me look you over. Let me see. Well, you know, let me see that. Let me take a good long look at you, baby. Let me see that.
Maybe you should have her with the headphones off and just parade around a little bit so you can take a look at her.
It took long enough to get that headphone on. Let me really look at you. Look at me.
Yeah.
Say hi, Howard.
Hi, Howard.
You are wearing, can I describe to my audience what you're wearing?
Oh, sure.
You're wearing a very little mini
A
skirt.
mini skirt.
You're wearing beautiful high heels.
Thank you.
You have a full bosom. Are those real breasts, or do you use inserted devices?
Oh, they're real.
Those are your real breasts?
Yeah.
Very lovely. What are you, about a B?
But I still put extra bride there.
You
You do a little padding.
Why not? A girl needs a little extra padding. Not Robin, of course, but some girls do. Well, you're very beautiful, aren't you?
Thank you.
All right. Take a seat now and let's
Thank you.
talk. You have not seen Casey since your love affair. Is that correct?
What? Excuse me?
Your encounter
Since
in
your
Alaska.
encounter. Excuse me. All right. So, Darlene, I've heard
Do you
Casey.
want to look at Casey? You're looking.
Why are you
You're
two not?
sitting in a way that you cannot even look at him.
Darlene, why are you not looking at Casey?
Oh, I love you.
You really are attracted to Casey, aren't you?
Was attracted, actually.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Oh, stop, Casey.
Be nice.
I am. Hi, sister. How you doing?
All right. Darlene, you're a beautiful woman. You live in, where do you live, Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska.
All right. Isn't it, is it hard to be a sexual in Alaska? It's difficult, right? Aren't they very backward there?
No, not really, because I didn't grow up there. I just, migrated here in the U.S.
I see.
So I grew up in a place where there's a lot of trannies in there.
Oh, there are a lot of trannies in Alaska.
No, I grew up in the Philippines.
Oh, in the
There's a lot.
Philippines, there's
Yeah.
lots of trannies. So, so you grew up, you were born a boy, right?
Of course.
Of course. And you had balls and penis, right? Of course, right? All
Well,
right.
that would be a boy, yes.
That would be a boy. What?
I don't know if you know exactly what's going on when you say you had
You still have balls and penis,
Yes.
right? You do. You say, in other words, you still have balls and penis, is what I'm trying to get to.
Of course, I'm just a transvestite. I'm not a transsexual.
Not a transsexual. You don't want to have the operation.
No, I don't want
No,
to.
you know what? Every time you bang into that
Yeah,
microphone
you got to
with your
stop
hair.
doing that with your hair because you're
Yeah.
hitting the microphone.
See, there's a microphone attached to your
Yeah.
headphones. All right. Now, Darlene, relax. You're among friends.
Okay.
All right. Was it a tough life growing up, wanting to be a person who dresses as a woman where you grew up? It must have been, even though it was acceptable somewhat in the Philippines, it must have been hard life, right?
Actually, it's more acceptable here
Yes.
than the Philippines.
Did the other boys make fun of you? Did people
No,
laugh at you?
actually, they love me.
They loved you. What age did you start really putting on women's clothing?
Oh, as far as I can remember, that was like 5, 6 years ago.
5 or 6 years ago, you really started. And so you're really new to this game.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, so
But when do you start really living like a woman?
Oh, just when I got here.
When you
Okay,
got
that
here.
was when?
3 years ago.
Okay.
Are you what we call 24/7? You live the life of a woman 24/7? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you never walk around as a guy.
No, that would be like awkward.
Yeah, it would seem funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Right. And let me ask you this. Casey is a very handsome young man. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is he the most handsome guy you've ever been with?
No.
What do you say been with?
Well, you were
Take
with.
it easy, Casey. We're going
We'll
to get into
to
everything.
From what
Yeah, I
I
know.
understand, you've been together with Darlene.
No.
Let's find
Not
out.
really.
Let's find out Darlene's side of the story.
All right.
Darlene, there you were in Alaska. You did not know that Casey had just gotten out of jail.
I didn't know while we're talking in the store.
Right.
He just told me while I was while we're at the hotel already.
No, that's not true.
Yes, that's true.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
You
so-
just,
so-
no,
so-
he just told me like what happened to him. Like he flew there, and you know the reason why he's there to blah 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 stuff.
Right.
And then I didn't know he was like out of jail at that time.
All right.
Casey describes she saw you in the supermarket and your legs.
He saw
got
you
to
from
him.
behind your legs, yes?
Your ass and legs.
I actually wasn't wearing a skirt at that time.
Yeah?
What would Casey?
I was wearing a pants.
Yeah.
Pants. Yeah. Casey, you saw her in her pants, and you were moved by it.
I must have been.
Yeah.
What kind of
Sorry.
top were you wearing?
Actually, I'm wearing a see-through long sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were wearing a
and-
see-through long sleeve. Right.
So he could see your bra.
Right. Now, Casey, you were taken with Darlene right away, and you decided to approach her.
Yes, I
Right.
did.
You were depressed. Your girlfriend had you thrown in jail.
Yes.
You were being detained.
I couldn't leave Alaska.
Right.
And it was I was going to be there for like a couple days. The judge wouldn't let me leave.
Right. And you see beautiful Darlene there.
Right.
And you go over to Darlene. What does he say to you, Darlene? What did he say to approach you?
Well, he asked me if I'm from there, if I'm from the town, and then I told him like yes, and then I asked him back if where he's from, and then he told me he's from New York,
Right.
and then
He's got away with words, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm smooth.
All right. So before you know it, 1, 2, 3, KC, he don't waste time. He wants you to come back to the hotel with him so he can change,
No,
right?
No,
I asked you
no.
to go to a bar, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a
okay.
gentleman.
All right. You really are. Was this in the morning you asked to go to a bar?
Yeah.
All right,
It's
all
8
right.
o'clock.
He's in a rush. He doesn't get your number. He didn't want to let you go off the hook. He was so.
He didn't
into
want
you.
to have any time pass. So he invited you to go for a drink?
Yeah, and I told him I can't go to bars because I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm not 19. Correction.
Do you get carded a lot when you go to bars?
No, not really.
Not really. So you said, "Hey, I can't go to a bar." You probably thought it was odd that some guy wants to take you to a bar that time of the day anyway.
No, it was at night, wasn't it?
Oh, it was. Okay, I misunderstood.
Okay.
And Casey describes that he takes you to his hotel because he needs to shower. Listen. Listen, you're a man, I'm a man.
Who are you talking to?
To Darlene. Isn't that weird of a guy to say he wants to shower? He just wants to get his clothes off in front of you, right?
No, he was keep telling me that he's a gentleman and stuff like that.
I am a
Nothing's
gentleman.
gonna happen.
I am a gentleman.
That you can go to his hotel room. He's a gentleman.
Right.
Is what he's saying.
Right. Now, did you think, Darlene, that he kind of knew that you were a man who likes to dress like a woman? Or did you think you were fooling him?
No, I wasn't really planning on fooling him.
What was that?
I wasn't really planning fooling Casey because I was just like there being a friend or something like that,
Right.
like chilling out with him.
Right.
So I didn't thought about like getting laid or
Right,
something.
right. You didn't think this was going to go in that
No.
direction.
Yeah, I didn't even thought I'm gonna be here today.
Right. So, did you assume that Casey knew that you were a man?
No.
No, you didn't know. And by the way, you said, this is just two guys hanging out, so who cares? All right, so you go to the hotel. Casey describes that he says to you, I need to shower. Now, in my mind, I know what he's up to. He was turned on, and he wants to he's in very good shape. He's very muscular. He wanted to show you. Casey, am I wrong? You wanted to show her your body and get something
You
going
were going to
quick.
try to entice her.
It was the bait.
I had been in
Fix your microphone.
I'm
yes,
sorry, bro.
go ahead. Yeah.
I had been in jail for 8 days, and they let you shower like once or twice,
Right.
like a week.
Yes.
So I had gotten straight from the jail into the Walmart or whatever it was, and I really did have to take a shower.
Right.
So, I said, look,
But
you can
it's
stay
straight-
over here, and I'll go over there.
But you know as well as I do, when you meet someone, the first place you take them is not the hotel room. And you certainly don't find some excuse to take off your clothes in front of them. You know what I mean? You might even say to that
Yeah.
person, wait here in the lobby, I'll be down in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I just want to change.
You're right.
Right.
I was a creep.
Darlene, you knew what was going on, right? What this guy was up to. He wanted to show you his naked body, right?
Slide.
What?
Slide.
Did you become nervous when he said he was going to
Actually,
take...
I told him that it was my first time like hanging out with a guy for like first stranger guy like,
Right.
and then he was like telling me like, oh, it's okay, we're friends, you're my buddy or something.
So you kept saying to him, this is unusual for me. I feel nervous because I'm in a hotel alone with a guy who I just met 2 minutes ago.
And knowing he's out from the jail.
Right. And you kept saying, and he kept saying, don't worry.
But he explains though the reason why. So I kind of like thought about like I understand everything.
Right.
But
so,
did he call you buddy?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was like talking to myself in my mind, I was like, what? Buddy? What
He
kind
called
of buddy?
you
Fuck
buddy.
Buddy?
Buddy? You knew it was a guy.
I didn't know.
You knew that Darlene was a man.
Oh,
You say that to girls?
You
Oh,
call
you're
a
my
girl
buddy?
buddy?
I don't know if I call her buddy, but I mean, it was just somebody. She was nice, and I we would hang.
Darlene, do you think Casey's gay?
No, I always ask him that.
She did.
So you asked that because you suspect.
We always suspected he might be gay. He used to pose for pictures with a gay German photographer. He's been in other weird situations where he ends up with guys, and that's all we're trying to determine if this guy's gay or not. It seems to me if he was calling you buddy, it sounds.
I don't know if I was calling her buddy.
Was he calling you buddy?
He called me buddy. So that's why I like talk to myself with my mind like, what am I, a fuck buddy?
Right.
So
Well, turns out.
so that turns me off.
So all of a sudden, Casey does his typical Casey move with his big muscles and his six-pack. Did you see his six-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Were you impressed with his body?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
So Casey,
So he disrobes in front of you?
does he get naked, fully nude in front of you in the room?
Yeah.
He did.
Ooh.
You mean he said, I'm going to take a shower, and what did you say? That's all right, take your clothes off.
Like, no, he was like, he went to the bathroom with clothes on. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, leave me there in the room, like watching TV. It's like, waiting for him to get finished.
But he makes sure, while you're sitting there watching TV, that you can see him naked.
No.
No?
I was like watching TV.
All right, you started
So,
watching TV.
When he comes out,
He
So-
put his towel on.
He put his towel on so he could see. He wanted to get laid, didn't he? Don't you think, in your opinion?
I'm thinking about that. I mean, at that time, that this guy's really want to get me
Right.
down.
Now, did you feel at any time
I'm
you should tell?
scared.
Did you feel you should tell? Were you scared at that point?
Yeah.
You were.
I don't blame you.
Right.
He scares me too.
Were you feeling at this point that he knew that you had cock and balls? I mean,
No, I doubt that.
you weren't keeping it a secret, though.
Yeah.
All right. Did you see Casey's penis when he was showering?
Oh no, I didn't peek at
No,
him.
you just saw him in his towel, and when he came out, you went, "Hey, he's a pretty good-looking guy. I'll go a few rounds with him. Why not?" Right?
No.
No, you were saying I'm going to keep it
No, I
friendly.
even asked like, oh, what you're doing?
Right. You said to him, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He was nothing. I don't remember.
What were you doing, Casey?
He was trying to turn her on.
I don't. I don't remember this part.
So how did the action start? Like, what happened next?
There was no action.
No.
Come on, you kissed,
Didn't
right?
you kiss
I
in the
did,
hotel?
yeah,
Nothing happened.
How did that happen?
I did kiss her. Yeah.
You kissed Darlene.
Yeah.
So how did that
How did
happen?
that happen, Casey?
I think I just kissed her.
She was standing, or
you were in your
sitting?
towel.
I think I was. I think I.
No, he was in his towel, and then he's like starting to get dressed, and we went to the grocery store, and he grabbed a Scrabble board, and it started with a Scrabble board.
Yeah.
A Scrabble board. The
So
game
wait a
Scrabble?
minute.
Casey can't even spell.
Wait a minute.
I love Scrabble.
Wait a minute. So when he was getting dressed, he took off the towel.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened. I'm missing this.
No, he got dressed in
he
the
showered.
bathroom.
He showered and got dressed, and he hadn't kissed you.
No, not yet. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
a gentleman type.
But gentleman
Okay.
type. When he was getting dressed and you saw him in the towel, did your mind start to work sexually? Did you start to think like maybe I'm going to have sex with this guy?
Not really.
Not really.
No, no.
Okay. He takes you to the grocery store. I thought he was taking you to a bar, but you said you couldn't. So he says,
Right.
let's go to the grocery store, pick up some Scrabble.
I didn't know Scrabble was at
Right.
the grocery store.
Wait, Howard, I got to stop you for a second. I was so paranoid when I got out of jail that she said she was 19 or 20.
Right.
I said, hey, you know, I don't want to offend you or anything, but can I see your ID? Because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody.
Right. Good.
And I'm so stupid
Right.
that I didn't you didn't have an ID or something like that.
I
And
did show you my ID.
It was but it was a different.
No, I did. It was my ID.
But it was a different thing. Like
What name was on there? Was it your
I
male
didn't
name?
look close enough.
Was it your male name
I
on
was
there?
covering my name at that time.
You
You
did.
covered your name?
Yeah.
So
I asked for ID. I'm
asked
such a
me-
creep.
yeah.
I was scared of that. So I was like, oh my god, he's gonna see my name. So I was like,
And is your
"Can I
name like a
cover-"
real masculine name? Is it like Leroy or something?
No.
Well, what is your male name?
Just keep it, darling.
Bartholomew?
I know the name and I won't say it, but I think it's a recognizable male name, but it's not like Jim, so maybe it went over Casey's head.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, she showed it to me, so I thought.
can't read this.
I know, I didn't read it. I should have read it.
But it didn't. The sex was not on this ID.
I didn't look. I was looking
You
at the
just-
date, and she said, "Here, look. Here's the date right here," and that's all
I showed him my driver's license. That's it.
Right.
So that would have. Okay.
All right, so Darlene, you're in the grocery store. Casey goes, let's play Scrabble back at the room.
I'm the best at Scrabble.
Right. So were you still nervous to go back up in the room with him and play Scrabble?
No, not really. Not anymore. I was like feeling comfortable with him.
And you felt like, oh, he's okay to hang out with. I'll go play Scrabble.
Yeah.
But it's dangerous, isn't it? Because you don't really know this guy. But you figure, well, if he plays Scrabble, maybe he's not so bad. All right. So
Yeah.
you go up to the room, Casey. When do you make your move, Casey?
I don't think well, when did I?
You look uncomfortable, Casey.
I'm very uncomfortable.
You almost look like you're going to throw up.
No, I'm all out of sorts. I'm kind of.
Why are you so uncomfortable?
You know, things happen, and you know, you do things in life that you're not really sure about, but then later on, they get thrown back at you. You know, like you get to relive it again. You know?
Feel betrayed because when Darlene handed you the note saying she was a man when you got on the plane.
She was a great friend the whole time.
Right.
And when I got that note, I felt like, I felt duped. I felt tricked.
Does he have a right to feel that way, Darlene?
Yeah,
He does? Oh, so you do feel bad.
I do. Really.
Honestly, though, most guys don't get fooled, right? They kind of know you're a man. I mean, they know the voice is a little different, right?
Sorry, I just get a sore throat.
Oh, you have a sore throat. Normally.
Yeah, I mean,
see.
seriously.
Yeah.
I thought that, maybe she was like one of them herbivores. You know what I mean? Like that has both sexes.
Herbivores.
It's hermaphrodite.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like
He's an
whatever-
idiot, right?
No, well, whatever it's called, but I thought that she had like both sexes.
Why would you
Maybe-
think that?
Yeah.
Because
But if someone has both sexes, then why would you be with them?
like afterwards,
I see.
because, and I
Afterwards.
was looking for like, and you don't have an Adam's apple. Why?
I don't know.
She didn't have an Adam's apple.
Right.
But I remember like her hands were big hands, and
That's funny.
yeah, and it was kind of like a little, but I didn't think of it.
How far did this go? You get up to the room, Casey.
You got your Scrabble board.
You got your Scrabble board. You got Darlene. And so, what goes down in the hotel room? Let me understand what happened that night. You started to play Scrabble, and didn't there come a time where you said...
He's playing, I mean, he's making a rule, while we're playing the Scrabble. And about
Casey makes rules about Scrabble.
They make rules about everything.
What was the rule?
kissing him. Every tile is equal to a kiss.
So
every time
I don't remember that.
Every tile. Wait a second.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you know this is a regular move of yours, Casey.
I know, she's ruining it, really.
You're saying every tile.
It's fucking me up.
This is Casey's move.
She's fucking cock blocking me big time.
I knew he didn't like Scrabble.
But
he's got a game.
got a motive.
All right, this is not a real Scrabble rule, is it, Darlene?
I know, it was like, it's funny for me.
So he says to you now, he's just been hanging out with you a few hours, and he says to you, listen, there's a Scrabble rule I make. For every tile I put down, you have to kiss me.
No, it's
who am I, Frank Gifford?
I don't know.
Come on.
No, it's me. Every tile that I put in the board is equals to one kiss to him.
Right. I don't remember this.
Now, what did you say when Casey said that?
I just laughed.
Of course you laughed, because it's going to be wild. So you laughed. So Casey, you must have felt very lucky.
Yeah, I was.
Right. You were like, "Wow,
won a lottery.
My line is working."
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I'm a genius.
She's going for it. She's going for it.
So at that point, did it cross your mind maybe to tell him you were a man?
No, not really.
Not really. So let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, you're charming. And so.
So you start playing.
So you start playing, and it comes a time where you have to put down your tiles. And so, you're right. So you put down a tile, and what does Casey do? He leans in and goes, "Kiss me."
Shall we?
That's one kiss you owe me.
And was the kiss magnetic and magical?
It turns out really funny for me while kissing him. It's awkward.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
Why? Why is Casey awkward?
I'm kissing a stranger.
Right.
And then actually it's on the cheeks, not the lips.
Okay. It wasn't on the lips yet?
No.
You've never done that before? You've never kissed a stranger before?
No.
You usually know someone really well. So this is the first time you really got into a situation where the person didn't know you were a man and all this. Right?
Yeah.
All right. You know,
I'm so lucky. It happened to me.
I figured a tranny would, or a transvestite, whatever, would be kind of slutty and like kind of get off on this kind of thing. But you say you don't do that.
I know.
You don't. All right. So this was the first time with KC.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just my luck.
So, well, yeah, it's like going fishing. You caught a big fish.
It's not luck, Casey.
So, Casey, Casey, believe me, you're drawn to this. And I got news for you. I still think you'd be with Darlene.
No.
I think you love her.
No, I don't. I think I love her.
If you had never told him, Darlene, you guys would still be playing Scrabble.
That's right. You and Darlene's cock in your mouth.
No.
Darlene, so anyway, he leans in, he kisses you a couple of times on the cheek, and then, after a while,
he goes for
he
the
wasn't
lips.
satisfied with your cheek, was he?
No, it was like, it's his turn at that time, and it was like, he's like thinking what to put in the board, and then I grabbed a cigarette, and then I told him, like, okay, well, you're thinking I'm getting smoke, and I opened the window, and then what happens next is like, he put the board, I'm not sure if it's on the bed or on the floor, but he put the board in there, and then walked right through me, and took my cigarette out of my finger, and threw it away.
Probably because I don't like smoke.
Kissing me.
He started kissing you.
Ah, that's to keep you from smoking.
Did he put his tongue in your mouth?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you remember
How long
every
were you
detail.
kissing?
Don't tell me you didn't go home that night
It's
and
more
jerk
than-
off thinking about him kissing
Oh,
you.
I didn't jerk him off.
No, did you
No,
jerk
no.
yourself off when you went home?
No, I did not.
You didn't bang one out?
No.
No? You didn't drop a load thinking about KC that night? You did not.
So he starts kissing you. How long does it last?
It was long because like we're kissing in the window. I was like trying to concern because there's like another building next to it. So like people might see this.
So he's kissing you.
So I was like kissing and kissing, probably 20 minutes or
20 minutes.
20 minutes? You got tongue.
And
I never
Darlene.
kissed a broad 20 minutes of my life.
And Darlene.
Yes, we did.
Well, this was not abroad, dude.
Yeah, it's different.
You finally got your dream.
You probably were enjoying this a lot more.
No, the reason why is like I keep him like on that kind of situation, like only kissing because I don't want to do that.
Right, he
thing.
would have liked it to move along.
What could I have done?
Darlene, so you're kissing. And I would imagine, because you are a man, you have a bit of a beard, right? You have stubble a little bit, right?
No, not really.
How do you get rid of all your facial hair?
Oh, waxing and
You wax.
what do you call?
what do they call it?
Laser.
Laser?
Yeah.
Casey, you didn't feel any stubble?
No, I did. You know, I kind of. It wasn't like a. It was different. It wasn't like a.
So when you were kissing Darlene on the cheek, you felt a little bit of stubble.
I feel like I thought she, you know, she would like, you know, some girls have a little more testosterone than other girls. You know, I didn't think.
Okay.
Look, I'm stupid.
What a scientist you are.
I know.
But when
I'm
you start to
retarded.
feel, but Casey, when you start to feel a beard,
I wasn't a beard. I wasn't.
no, I mean a man's growth. When you start to feel it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like that. I mean, when she does, like, I guess she waxes or
right.
whatever.
But there's always a couple of hairs that kind of grow back.
It just wasn't like what I look. I hadn't been with anybody since, you know.
And you were in prison, so you know, a lot of the girls there have beards. So you ignored this. It might have been time to say to Darlene, Darlene, excuse me, honey. I'm a little nervous here. I'm sensing there's a little bit of facial hair, and I'm nervous about it. You didn't do that.
I wasn't even thinking.
You were in Nirvana.
I know. I thought it was just like, hey, I was with a broad one time, and she had a hair on her nipple.
Right.
Right. So
that's right.
So you know, I thought that it was gross, but I didn't.
So after you made out with Darlene for a while. I assume you're in your pants and stuff, right? Did you begin to disrobe, Casey?
I don't. I might have been in my towel. Well, was I?
No, the towel again?
Yeah. You were back in your towel? Was he back?
Oh no, I had gotten dressed. No, I was in my trousers.
Your trousers.
Yeah.
And then you directed Darlene to the bedroom?
No, it's just one room.
It's one room.
A hotel.
Darlene, did it come a time where he wanted to lay down with you and enjoy you more?
Yeah.
There did come a time. Were you excited sexually?
No.
You were not. You were not turned on by
Because
Casey?
I'm not comfortable really at that time. I'm not.
You were not that comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't getting hard or anything.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah, you were flaccid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's fair. So did there come a time where you sensed that Casey was growing, his fullness was growing in his pants?
Yeah. And I didn't know he was like taking Viagra at that time.
Oh my God, he was taking Viagra?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is
Viagra?
that about? What were you doing with Viagras? You took a Viagra because you thought you were going to bang him.
Yeah, I must have.
Wow.
I must have done that.
But Casey didn't tell you he took a Viagra.
No.
I said it on the air. That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't get it up for Darlene naturally?
No. But the thing
You
is,
wanted to be extra hard and thick for Darlene. You thought you were going to get lucky.
I guess.
So, Darlene, were you up for a little hijinks at this point?
The last play.
Come on, were you up for it?
No.
No. So what
But
happened?
you felt him getting all excited.
You could feel him what against your pushing against your body with his boner? Did there come a time where his boner got in the way of your boner? Like no. What do? You tuck your penis down into your panties?
No.
How do you hide your penis? How do you? What do you do with it?
A lot of Tranny knows about this already. That secret.
What is the secret? You keep it tucked down between your balls, like you push your balls and penis down. What do? You strap it down?
I guess.
Yeah. Did you go to finger him, Casey?
No. No.
What do? You just give him some ass and then like, how does this work?
Well, yeah, I mean, in the 20 minutes that you're making out, his hands must be roaming.
Is he roaming over your breasts?
He's like trying to undress me, but I won't let him.
Right, because you want him to see your cock. Right?
The thing falling out.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the illusion, so to speak. Even for yourself, you would rather he keep the illusion of you as a woman, right? Of course.
Yeah.
So
and
he's rubbing and...
Did you begin to touch KC? Did you touch his chest and his beautiful abdomen? And did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
You were like, hey, this guy's hot. Did you ever finger his asshole at all?
Oh, no. No, I didn't.
You're a proper lady.
Yeah, I
All right,
didn't.
good. So what'd you do? You tickle his balls at all? Play with his cock?
Actually, I glanced my hands.
Over
I just
the
glanced
area?
over the area.
Did you pull his pants down?
No, he's already naked.
He was nude.
He got naked.
When
How
did he get nude?
naked?
How did he get nude so fast? You mean he pulled off his own pants?
He was like just naked, and then after that he was like kind of shy, and then he was like covering himself, and then tried to kiss me back.
So was he hard at that point? He was fully hard.
Yeah.
And you're making out with him, and you're tugging on his shaft. Am I correct? Wow. So you jerked
wait
him
a
off.
minute. They were at the window kissing. He had his clothes on.
No, that happened in the bed already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know how they got from the window to the bed. And how
He
Casey...
pulled me to the bed.
And then he took off all his clothes? Or you
No.
undressed him?
We were like kissing in the window, and then he tried to like, okay, go to the bed. And then it's like, and then we're like
Go-
making out in
go to
the
the
bed. On the bed, and then suddenly he went in the bathroom, and then that's how we got it.
So he made out with you on the bed. You're lying there together. He gets all aroused. He goes to the bathroom, comes out fully
Naked.
Naked. What a
and
move.
aroused.
He's like a woman. Like he comes out naked. Like
I was
Saluting.
put on a show.
don't
Come
you think
on.
most women would find that offensive? Like he's out there naked. Like, I mean, you know,
Probably.
come on. I mean, he's moving fast, isn't he? He's treating you like a whore, right? But you're like, what the hell?
That's why I was like so pissed at myself at that time. It's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, but you were probably like, hey, we're both guys. What the fuck? I mean, might as well go for it.
So
I don't know. So
he comes
Darlene,
out, he's got a full salute going.
right, because he's taking the Viagra. Did he have a decent-sized cock? Is he bigger than you? Who's bigger, you or KC? Who had the bigger cock?
Hey, she's Filipino, so
All right. What does that mean?
yeah,
they have small penises.
They do?
Yeah.
Do you have a big cock?
I don't know. It's secret.
You never measure your penis?
No, I don't. A lot of people ask me that though. Like those guys who wants to date me, and it's like I never measured my penis really.
Do you think you're about 6 inches?
I guess.
Yeah. You got big balls? Big sack? No?
Tiny,
You shave your
tiny
balls?
little balls.
Darlene, you shave your balls? Would you
I
say,
wax it.
would you say your cock's about the same size as Casey's?
No, Casey's guy is really big.
Casey's cock is really big?
Yeah.
Wow, you lucky bastard.
So what did you have to do with that thing?
Yeah, so what'd you have to do with that nasty cock of his? I mean, you knew what to do. You know, you've been around the block a few times, right, Darlene?
I've been with a black guy once. Or...
No, I don't mean a
No,
black
no,
guy.
no, no, no.
All right, but anyway, Darlene, I'm saying you knew what to do with his cock. You knew what he wanted, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how far did this go? Did you blow him?
No, I did not.
Did you jerk him off?
No, I did not.
Were
You just let your hand glance over it, you
Yeah,
said.
that's it.
How'd that feel, Casey?
It was terrific, Howard. It was great.
Yeah, the guy's hand on your cock.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was great. It was
There you
these
go,
big
man.
masculine hands on my cock. It was awesome.
They
Darlene,
were well manicured.
why didn't you jerk him off? Why didn't she give
Yeah,
him...
why didn't you, bro?
Why'd you hold back? I mean, why not? But he's a hot guy. You're there. He's naked.
He's completely naked.
Why did you hold back?
Well, at first, a lot of people knows about trannies. I mean, they're good in giving blowjobs. And,
Right.
Yeah. So I don't want him to know that I'm like wanted him to give him that BJ,
Right.
and I don't want him to get like, oh, she's so good, and then why she's not like a lot of doubtings in me. I don't want him like why she's not getting dressed. I mean, get naked with me like me or something like that.
But you got to figure it's not going to... He thinks you're a girl, so you
But
got
I'm
to figure...
scared that he's gonna.
Be angry.
Yeah.
Right, she's saying he doesn't know. She didn't expect it to go here.
Right.
And so now he's all undressed and wanting everything.
Right.
And wondering why she's not taking off her clothes. She's afraid that this could go terribly wrong.
That's
Jeez.
right.
Yeah.
So after you played with his cock for a while,
I didn't.
and while you brushed by it, then you just got up and left?
What the hell the other day?
What is that, Mel?
Hey, I'm sorry, Howard. I'm at work.
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to say, you know, Darlene, she's living a life like, you know, she's got a lot of guts. And Casey, just admit, you know, live your life. You like chicks with sticks. There's no big deal, man. You know, you like to taste the cock. Big deal.
So, KC, you like cock. Who cares?
He makes a good point. I mean, really.
Just let your hair down.
Yeah, I should just admit it, right?
That's right. Let's go to... So wait a second. Darlene.
Yes.
Let me understand something. So after all of this sexual tension and all this foreplay, you had to leave, right? So you go home. Mm-hmm. All right. Did Casey drive you home or anything, or he just let you go?
Yeah.
Right. This gentleman. And so it's probably the middle of the night, right?
I looked out the window, make sure, you know.
Yeah, right. and then you guys got together a second time. Is that correct?
So how do you
Yeah.
get together the second time? He calls you?
Actually, I texted him. And I was like,
Yeah.
if he wants something to eat or something, because I mean.
You were digging him, weren't you?
Huh?
You were digging him. You liked him. You wanted to
Was.
see more. You wanted more, Casey. You went home and thought about his cock and everything, right?
No, he was like so kind to me. He's like he's so sweet.
You liked him. You were falling in love, maybe.
I guess.
Yeah. And you're telling me you didn't go home and jerk off?
No, I didn't. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
You just went to sleep.
Yeah, I just went to sleep because I had to go to work at 7 o'clock.
I see. And did you wake up and want to jerk off then, thinking about Casey?
Oh no.
No. All right. So you call him and he says, yes, we must see more of each other. Where do you guys go? Back to the hotel?
Actually, he transferred to another hotel.
Right.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah, they probably realized his credit card balance.
Believe you me.
What went wrong there, Casey?
You know, I don't know. I don't even remember.
Right. You went to another hotel in Alaska, and you couldn't leave because you were wanted by the police.
Right.
And so you get together and you invite her back to your hotel.
Yeah.
Do we
A
play?
second time.
What happens? Do you answer the door in your towel again?
I might have.
Yeah.
I know. I'm serious. I might have.
Did you ever say to him, "Hey, how come you're always in your towel? Do you ever get dressed?"
Hey, cowboy.
He's
Right.
like wearing something at that time.
It means he wants you. You know, he's trying to say, "Look, I'm naked. I've done all the work here. Let's go."
But
Right.
no, because he's inviting me to have a dinner at that time.
Right.
Yeah,
So you had
that's right.
dinner?
Did you go out for dinner?
No.
No.
Unfortunately.
He invites, but he never takes.
No, I was pissed at that time.
And so you don't get to dinner. He's again with the towel stick, and then he begins making out with you, right?
No, he's like he's already ready to go out, but he's like something about. He has a problem about that time about a friend.
With our lawyer, I had to talk to the lawyer.
He didn't want to go
Oh,
out.
you'd have to make a phone call, so come into the room.
He wanted to get you. He wanted to have you. Right, Casey?
I was probably being creepy.
Yeah, right.
I was, yeah.
So what happened in the room the second time? How far did you guys go? Casey?
I think that's when I got she gave me a massage.
Well, you
Right.
asked for it.
Yeah, I probably asked for it.
Yeah.
And you were nude for the massage?
I probably was.
Yeah. And what'd you do? You rub his ass?
No.
What'd you do? What'd you rub?
He took his shirt off and then with the pants on.
Oh, the pants
Oh.
stayed on?
I'm
you
a
rub
prude.
So what
we
happened?
were like we were still thinking about what to put on, like oil
Yeah, I know what to wear.
conditioner or something.
So all you had was a massage? That's it? No kissing?
No kissing, just smock and
And then
What?
what happened?
Just what?
Just what?
smock.
Schmuck?
Schmuck, yeah.
What's a schmuck?
Like that.
A
Like,
smack.
Just like
A
lips
smack.
to lips, like
A
with,
kiss
it's
on the
not
No,
a French
no,
kiss.
right,
Yeah, it's not a
okay.
French kiss.
All right.
Not a
It's
French
not.
kiss.
No making out?
No, just like a simple kiss. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No ass play, nothing. all
No.
right, all right.
He was like taking a shower and he wants me to go in the bed. I mean, in the
In the
bathroom.
shower with him.
Right.
Yeah. And it was like kind of push it the first night because he wants me to go in the bubble bath with him.
He wanted you to take a bath with him.
Bubble bath.
But you knew not to do that because you see your cock.
Yeah.
Right.
How come everybody knows but me, you know?
Right.
I
So
didn't know.
then the next day.
I mean, I'm sorry.
So you guys didn't end up consummating. You never jerked him off. You never did anything like that. All right. Just
no.
kissing and things like
No
that.
blowjob, nothing.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
All right. And then when he left, you drove him to the airport.
Yeah, he asked me to.
Did you kiss goodbye at the airport?
I hope.
What?
Did.
Did you?
I was expecting though, but no, he was like.
Casey,
crying.
why didn't you kiss him in the airport?
I think I was very upset when I was leaving.
Why?
And,
because of all that had transpired.
Yeah, everything that had happened, and you know, and she was you know she was a good friend like the whole time, and
Right.
she said I had this note for you, and then she said, well, it looks like you're going through a lot. I'm not going to give you the note. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to do. And then I went in and she texted me and said, I put the note in your jacket. Don't read it until you get on the plane.
Now, so how far into the plane ride did you read the note?
As soon as we took off, I said I wouldn't read it until I got on there. So I
Right.
got on there, the plane is taking off, and I'm reading this letter. And
And the letter said, "I'm a man."
yeah.
Wow.
And
Is that when Casey called you up as soon as the plane landed and he yelled at you, right?
Oh no, he just texted me.
He texted you. What did he
Yeah.
say?
What was that? I don't
I said, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, I said, dude.
Yeah.
Look, you know, a lot of guys would beat the hell out of you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just
Right.
going to say,
Be careful in the future.
I feel tricked. Yeah. Don't do that because somebody else could, you know, really hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say, just you know, let's just not talk again.
Were you hurt by this? Were you imagining that Casey might turn into a full romance?
Understand,
Maybe he'd be the man.
I totally understand Casey at that time, but I didn't. It wasn't my intention to do that to him. Like seriously,
Right.
it was like it happened, and it's not my. It's not that I am planning to fool Casey around, like you know.
Right.
But it was just like I'm. Okay, I as much as I hate to say this, I'm falling for him at that time.
Right.
So
You're in love with Casey?
he was in love with
You were in love with Casey, and you didn't want to lose him.
Yeah.
Were you secretly hoping he'd read the letter and say, "Fuck it, I don't care, I want you. I want to have a baby with
keep
you"?
asking him, like, are you gay?
Right.
You were hoping?
You were hoping he was
I know,
gay.
right?
Casey, you have that effect on women.
No,
No, he's not.
Casey, is there something now, because the two of you haven't seen each other for so long, that you would like to say?
Yeah, you know, I should say
Darlene.
something. Darlene, listen, you know, I have made jokes stuff. I know it must be tough, like, you know, whatever you got going on, and I want you to know that I'm not mad at you or anything, and, you know, hey, you were nice. It doesn't matter what, you know, whatever.
What kind of plumbing?
Yeah, whatever's going on. You were a nice person, you know, before I found out you were a dude.
Are you angry?
Well, why did you stop talking to her?
Because
right.
I felt tricked and I felt like I was lied to. I don't like being lied to.
You've never lied to anyone.
All right, you understand, Darlene? Yeah, he lies to everybody.
He's the biggest liar.
Big liar on the planet.
No,
Casey,
no,
I'm going to
not.
ask you point blank.
Yeah.
And be a man about this.
Yes, I will.
Darlene has feelings for you. Would you go out with Darlene now?
No,
Tell the truth. Wasn't there something exciting about kissing her and touching her?
To be quite honest, she's a nice girl and all that.
Right.
But I was. I'll be honest with you, I was probably very, very hurt and lonely.
Right.
And I was looking for some kind of. I was in a fucked up way.
Are you looking at Darlene now? Even though you know that she's now a man, you got to admit you're attracted to her still. I mean, there was something that attracted you.
No, I think you know, she's a nice person, and but there's nothing, there's no physical thing going on.
Would you want Darlene to jerk you off? Seriously.
No.
Do you want to
She
see?
gives a great blowjob.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But
would you want a blowjob from Darlene?
No,
If she said okay?
no, I don't think that's what. I don't think.
Do you want to see his cock? Darlene, you
Yeah,
don't
I
show
wanna see
anyone
it.
your cock, right?
Come on, throw that thing at it. Let's see it.
Darlene,
What are you packing?
No.
Darlene, you don't show anyone your cock because it's the illusion of being a woman, right? Of course. What is it, Gary?
You know, there's one thing that Will kept telling me because he got the whole story
Right.
that we left out. On one of their encounters, I guess Casey told Darlene that he was a wrestler, so they wrestled.
No, we didn't.
No
Darlene,
kidding.
did you guys wrestle?
Yeah, I was like we were like kissing at that time and putting my. Oh yeah. It was like quite.
Did you out
it wasn't
wrestle him?
long.
Who was
stronger? Yeah.
Who was stronger, Darlene? You look actually, Darlene.
He
You
was
look a lot tougher
locking
than
my
him.
hands up.
I mean, Darlene, you're a big gal. I mean, you look like you can handle yourself. You think you could beat Casey up?
No.
No?
Not really.
That'd be funny if Casey gets all angry because I'm going to beat Darlene up, and then Darlene just beats the shit out of him. Well,
You know, I got to tell you something. Like I tell people this story because look, I was honest about it, and I said what happened. This has happened to a lot of guys.
absolutely.
You know, I'm serious. Like,
Just it seems like a lot of this kind of stuff happens to you.
I know.
You know what I
know.
mean? It's one thing after another, and
Where,
this is
did you tell me he was picked up for cruising?
cruising in a gay neighborhood.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah, did you know that, Darlene?
No.
Yeah, he was cruising in a gay neighborhood.
That was when that was when I used to drive. No, that was before.
that puts a little different.
Yes, spin
No.
on this whole thing.
I was lost, and it was in West Hollywood, which is a gay area. I was looking for somebody to pick them up, and I had the wrong place, and they thought I was suspicious.
It seems like there's a lot of confusion.
I know.
Well, there it is. The story of Casey and Darlene. And I got news for you. I don't know if it's the end of these two.
These two crazy kids thing.
I think it could. I don't know that this is like. How long you in New York for, Darlene?
Oh, 2 days. I don't know.
2 days?
2 days
Casey,
now.
what about you?
I don't even know. I think I'll go back to Alaska.
Yeah. You don't think you'll be calling Darlene?
No. It's nice to see you again.
You make a handsome couple. There's a sweetness between the two of you, and I'm not joking. I see you as a great couple.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
She might be the only one who could handle you.
I know.
Right. You're a handful.
I'm a mess.
Darlene, is your fantasy that you could become a woman for Casey and somehow just be with him, be with the man of your dreams?
I can't say yes.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you like Casey to take you ice skating at Woolman Rink on a date? A real date for once?
Maybe dinner actually would
A
appear.
real dinner, not just some asshole in a towel with Viagra. Think about it. It's disgusting.
You know, listening to this, I'm like, you know, listening
You're an
back to
animal.
it, I'm a fucking creep.
You're an animal.
Yeah, you got some nerve being upset with her.
All right, real quick,
I know.
Jeff the Drunk, you're on the air.
Casey,
Hey, Jeff.
you do not know.
How did I not know? What, you would know?
Well, you'll watch this on Howard TV and decide for yourself.
Second of all, I think Sabat has a shot with Casey.
All right. What's Ross got on his mind? Go ahead, Ross.
Gay now.
Hey now.
Yo, I want to know, first I want to say thank you to Darlene for coming in. I know it was a little hard for you guys to get her
Yes, Darlene, thank you for
Yeah,
coming
that
in.
was sweet of you. Thank you.
It's a
Thank
long
you,
trip.
too.
Is this your first time in New York, Darlene?
Yeah, this is my first time.
I hope you meet a wonderful man here and have a wonderful experience with one of our New Yorkers.
Hey, I got to tell you how Will and Jared, those guys are so on top of shit. Really, they did such a great job with everything, with the snowstorm and everything.
Right, very difficult, yes. But so thank you for both of you coming in.
Is it possible to get pictures of Casey's boyfriend up on the site so we can take a look at what he looks like?
Yeah, we'll take a snapshot.
We'll
We'll put
take
one
a
up
picture
there.
of the two of them as a happy
As a
couple
happy
that they
couple.
are.
Would you guys like to play gay chicken?
Thanks, Howard. Happy birthday, man. Thanks.
Why don't you guys make up and have a kiss?
Oh, no.
No, do you miss kissing, Casey? Casey, you got to admit you like kissing, darling.
No, I haven't been kissing anybody, so.
Howard,
Yes.
you know what a lot of the guys are asking?
What?
Does Casey want to give Darlene a Sibian ride?
You ever been on a Sibian, darling, where you sit on? It's a vibrator, and then Casey can work the controls, and then you get off on it.
No.
Right. Have you
You
ever
ever hurt your balls if you get on there and do that?
Yeah. Since you've been with Casey, have you jerked off to Casey's image at all? Have you thought about him?
No.
No, you haven't closed your eyes and
Never.
taken your cock out and rubbed one out.
I've never, because I see him like a sweet guy, and
Right.
I'd never, imagine him like a sex object or something.
Really? You never sit there and pretend you're Julia Roberts and he's Richard Gere and you're in love and you're in the bubble bath with Casey?
No.
Having a sword fight? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you are a real lady then. You really are. All right, Diane wants to say hi to Casey. Hi, Diane.
Hey, Casey, what's going on?
Hi, Diane.
I feel bad, man. I think he was fooled. Why don't you date a nice chick like me, buddy? Come on.
What do you say? You want to go out with Diane while you're here?
I'll give it a shot, sure.
Figure my ass will pretend it's a pussy, you faggot.
All right. Let's go to Nick. Nick, go ahead. He wants to say hello to Casey and, of course, the beautiful Darlene. Go ahead, Nick.
Thanks, Howard.
Yes.
Hey, this has been the greatest, dude. Hey, Casey, did you guys, since you did get together, did you happen to toss her salad, or did she toss your salad, or anything like that?
Darlene,
there was no ass play.
Darlene, what would you do to Casey if you could go all the way with him? Would you blow him and lick his asshole?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. He'd probably have a good time with you, right? I mean, you're up for fun, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, yeah.
How about
sure.
you, Casey? Would you let her do it?
No. No.
Would you do it to him?
Me?
Yeah. Have you
No.
jerked off to Darlene at all?
No, I haven't.
You haven't jerked off to Darlene at all?
No.
You're not lonely now, Casey? You're in here in New
Yeah.
York all alone? You haven't kissed
No,
anyone in a long time?
I'm fine. I've.
Hey, Neil, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, how you guys
Hey,
doing?
now.
Hey, now. Hey, guys, I just got to tell you, I mean, I love listening to you, but I probably threw up in my mouth about 6 times on the way to work.
You know, it's funny, when you work with Casey, you throw up in your mouth almost every day. It's really weird. Let's talk to Joey. Joe, go ahead. You're on the air in Fort
Hey,
Lauderdale.
Howard, how are you?
Hey, now.
Hey, you know, you guys are. I have a story too, by the way, but you guys are asking Casey the wrong question. The question you should be asking him is, if Howard, if you paid for her to have the operation, then would Casey go out with her?
Well, Casey's all freaked out, supposedly, but I think he's very attracted to Darlene.
Yeah.
And I think Darlene, you're sitting there in a mini skirt with your legs crossed, and believe me, he likes what he sees, and he likes your high heels. How tall are you, Darlene?
I'm 5'10".
5'10", right?
In flats, yeah.
In flats, and right now with your shoes on and everything, you're about 6'2", right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not kidding. And you're a sizable person. He's wrestling you. And, all right, physically, the two of you match up very nicely.
What can you run the 40 in?
When you were a kid, did you ever play football or anything like that?
Oh, no. I played boxing before.
Boxing? You were a professional boxer?
I won once.
You won a boxing match?
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
That was like once.
Good
And
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Casey wants to box you now. Marianne from Brooklyn, you have the last word. Go ahead.
Oh, my God, Casey, I love you. What path did you take? What happened to you? You were so sexy on K-Rock. You need a lesson in anatomy. And what What the hell is a herbivore? You're making me pee my pants out.
A herbivore. Mark, go ahead. You're on the air. Hey now.
Hey, I feel a little bit like KC after, the tranny he finds out. I mean, what the fuck? There's got to be some more to that story that they're both not telling.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think.
No, I was very honest about it, and I don't know why.
He wanted more action. I think Darlene held out. All right. Well, listen. This is a fascinating story. Darlene, sorry you never got to bang KC. Had he had sex with you, I guess it would have been mostly just blowjobs, right? I mean, that's all you can really pretty much do, right? Or would you have given him an anal?
Him?
Yeah. If you had had full sex with him, how far do you go?
I'm a total bottom.
You're a bottom?
Yeah.
So he would stick it in your ass? Is that right?
If he wants to.
Right, sure. Sure he wants to. Are you kidding? He wants to do something. Got those Viagra. Yeah. Is your ass like a vagina? Do you know how to use it the proper way?
Of course.
Yeah, you're great at it. Right. What do you do with your balls?
Look at
when
what you missed, Casey.
Yeah.
Probably would have been at the time of your life.
I know. You missed a good blowjob. Do they know at work that you're a man?
Yeah, I mean, that's why at that time, we're like, if you can remember, Casey, like I texted you, like, can you pretend to be my boyfriend?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was about. I was like,
yeah,
oh,
because a lot of people knows about me.
At work?
No, not just at work.
Except me.
Right, you're the only one who didn't.
I think everybody knew.
Everyone wanted to meet the girl who won Casey's heart in Alaska, and now we've met you. And good luck to everything. My advice, tell these guys up front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got.
Actually, that's what I'm doing. It's just like I just expect him to come.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
He took you by surprise.
Yeah, he did. He has that. He does that.
He has that way about him.
Casey, want to give Darlene a kiss goodbye?
Oh.
No,
How about looking at her?
Right here, kid. Come on.
Give power fist, punch. Why don't you give each other a hug?
Come on.
Oh, no.
No.
You want to give you a hug? Here, come here.
There you go. Come here, bro.
So romantic. Well, the happy couple. All right. Darlene, enjoy the city, of course.
Yeah,
New York
of
City.
course. I enjoy it. It's
All
just
right.
cold.
And Darlene.
It's cold.
It is.
Casey,
it's colder than Alaska.
I bet.
It is. Casey, turn your head for a second. Stay away from Casey.
Case, how uncomfortable was that for you, man?
Yeah, it was a little uncomfortable.
I mean, to come back in with all the people you used to work with. And
Yeah,
everything.
hey, how are you?
Good, what's going on?
Not much, just hanging.
A lot of fans will wonder why. Like, why would you take the time to do this, like, and actually explain yourself and, confront all these things?
Howard wanted, I love the guy, whatever he wants.
So just as a, not a favor, but just because you respect Howard so much, you wanted to give him.
I will never say no to anything that Howard wants.
Was this a huge lesson learned as far as like, you spoke about how a lot of guys could easily be tricked into this type of scenario.
Yeah. It's you gotta, I guess, be more. Hi, Scott. How are you? You gotta be more perceptive than I am. Yeah, I got a 710 on my SAT. I'm not I'm not the smartest guy, but I should know.
Well, also you said there's no Adam's apple.
There wasn't. Did you see one?
No.
Right.
And
You didn't see one?
the normal indicators that you would normally like that a guy would look for if he was, thinking that there was some suspicion. It wasn't there. You're saying?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Hey, Jay. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? No, I didn't see an Adam's apple, and Benji is very attracted to her. So.
Benji, you were really?
Are you totally not into her? Like
No,
if someone
no,
else
no,
asked
it's
her
not-
out,
it
you would
would-
get pissed or anything like that?
yeah, I'll be really bad. No,
She was
it
cute,
not my
man.
type
She
anyway.
had definite femininity to her.
Oh, she's really
She is. She's cute, man.
Ben, do you want to tell Darlene what you think of her?
Nah, because I don't want to. It's like I'm making. No, it's like making fun of. So I don't want to tease.
Don't hide your feelings.
Huh?
Don't
No, I
hide your-
did. Listen, I might be the only one here. I think I would have known. I'm not sure that I would have. And I think you definitely see some cuteness to her face. I'm not fucking around. I think I would know, but you see cuteness. We're talking about you, so.
Darlene, Benji's one of the writers on the show. He finds you very cute.
I think there's definite feminine cuteness to her face. I think I would know. You can't know afterwards. I mean, it's hard to judge afterwards.
I don't meet anybody.
Oh, thank you.
Darlene, did you enjoy your appearance today? Was that a little uncomfortable?
It is a little uncomfortable.
But do you think Howard, walked that line okay and made you feel comfortable as far as the conversation, even though it's a difficult
Do you
topic?
think I look like a guy? I was born a girl.
Really?
Yep.
Darlene, may I just ask you, so is there any possibility, you know, that you're going to continue to talk to Casey, or that this would, you know, now that everything's been aired out in the open, that, you know,
it's
you
not
guys...
up to me, it's up to him already.
But the attraction's still there from your end?
Yeah, I can say.
What, besides physically, what do you like about Casey? Is there like a certain charm about his personality, or?
I didn't know. I don't want to say anything. Can you help me with this one?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little button on the side. Just push that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah.